Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing very well today. So today's video, let's do a get ready with me. I have some new products, not in every single category. In some categories I am going to be shopping my stash, but I do have a new foundation, I have some new lip products, and I'm just going to be playing around with some of the newer items that I've brought into my collection lately. So let's just go ahead and get started. So for primer, I recently got a sample of the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I already know that I love this, but I honestly forgot that I got this sample and I really want to use it, so let's do it. I really want to repurchase this primer. I really like it. Like, it's honestly one of the best gripping primers in my opinion. It is just so nice and hydrating, but it's also gripping on the skin. Okay, so now that that is all blended in, it feels really nice and hydrating. Let's go ahead and prep the skin with a setting spray. And I've been using and testing out this new one from e.l.f. It's the Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. So let's use this, and I'm going to use this as a primer spray. I'm actually probably in the minority with this one, but I don't love this mister. It's almost too fine that I can't really tell if it's getting on my skin. So it's a little bit hard to figure out where it's meeting. Look at how white my skin or my face is and compared to my neck and my shoulders. That's crazy. I have been getting some sun, which is really exciting. So before I go in with foundation, I do have a lot of new lip oils. So I went into Walmart yesterday because I wanted to pick up the new CoverGirl Clean Foundation. This is the foundation that I'm going to be using today. But whenever I was there, I found the Wet n Wild lip oils. These are very new. I had no idea that Wet n Wild was going to be coming out with these, and so far so good. I just got this last night, but I threw it on yesterday just to kind of test it out, and it was really nice. This is the shade Fuzzy Pillow. And then Hard Candy, these I did know about because Trend Mood posted that they were coming out with a new Glosstopia creamy lip oil, and my Walmart did have these in stock as well, and I picked up the shade Sugar Spin, so it's this nude brown color. And then Milani came out with a new Fruit Fetish lip oil in the shade Luminoso. So they came out with a Luminoso collection, which is their very infamous baked blush, and this is one of their lip oils in the shade Luminoso. And then I went to Sephora just for funsies, and I decided to pick up one of these Jisoo or Yisu honey infused lip oils. Super nice packaging. It's very weighted. It is a glass component, and this is in the shade Watermelon Sugar. So I don't know which one I want to use. I feel like I'm leaning more towards one of these. I think I want to go with the Milani. So this is the Fruit Fetish lip oil in the shade Luminoso. And this does have a really nice peachy scent to it, which is really refreshing. So it doesn't give too much color to the lips, to be honest, but at least it's something nice and hydrating as we go in with foundation. So I am very excited. This is probably the products that I'm most excited for, and it is this new CoverGirl foundation. So this is the Clean Invisible Foundation, and I did find this at Walmart. I want to say this was $7, and this is in the shade 107 Light Beige. So we shall see how this is going to work for me. I'm honestly not sure, but we will see. And I'm going in with my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge, and I just squeezed some on the back of my hand, and we are going to start applying this. I don't have much experience with this foundation from CoverGirl. I never really used it whenever it was in the glass bottle, because this foundation is actually newly packaged and newly formulated. So I don't have much to compare it to. I know some people, because this foundation has been around for some time, I know some people, like, this was their everyday foundation back in the day. I didn't really have that relationship with it. I definitely used a CoverGirl foundation regularly, but it wasn't this one. I used the like 3-in-1 Stay Fabulous foundation, the one that was like a teal cap. Now I think they still have it, and I think it's a black cap. I'm not sure though. But so far this is giving pretty decent coverage. You saw that I had like some redness to cover up, and I think it's doing a pretty decent job. Really easy to blend in. And this is like a first impression. Like, I just got this yesterday. It is a little bit light, especially for me right now, but I think I can make it work with like bronzer. I will say I'm going in with a lot of product. Like, I've had to squeeze out more product. This was like my 3rd time, just to get the coverage that I want and that I like. But this feels like really nice. Wow, it's so light. But on camera, in front of this studio lighting, it looks pretty intense. So just ignore the fact that it's pretty light. But let me zoom in. And by zooming in, I'm just gonna like scoot forward. You can see like how really nice this looks on the skin. First off, I feel like it built on itself really nicely. It did cover up my redness. I had a lot of redness right here and right here. I had redness on my nose. I obviously have like some acne down here, and I feel like it, you know, kind of covered that, not completely. But I would say this is a really good light to medium foundation. I do enjoy the finish, but I will say the Milk Hydro Grip Primer and the, what is it? That setting spray from e.l.f. is a more dewy product. So I can't say for sure if it's this CoverGirl foundation, but so far so good with this one. I'm really excited to keep using it. For concealer, I'm just shopping my stash. I'm using the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape Concealer. This is just what's in my everyday makeup drawer currently. All right, so that concealer has really nice coverage, so that definitely amped up the coverage for me. I did add some down here so that I can get that coverage on the acne that I have. Now let's go ahead and go in with liquid bronzer. I have not been able to shut up about these 2 newer liquid bronzers to my collection. So we do have the Say Dew Bronze liquid bronzer in the shade Sand, and then I also have the Makeup by Mario. I think this is like the skin enhancer. No, the Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum. So I'm not really sure what I want to go with here. I wish y'all could tell me which one. Maybe we can go in. Let's do some experimenting. So let's do Say on one side, and then let's do Makeup by Mario on another. Like, I'm not even sure if I'm going anywhere today. And even if I was, like, it's not that deep. You know what I mean? Like, it's whatever. So that is just one layer that I did. Like, you saw me stripe that on my face. And I'm going to be blending out with my favorite bronzer brush at the moment, soft sculpting brush from Real Techniques. I think it's number 450, and it blends out really nicely. Really nicely. You can see here the nice like bronze glow that it's giving to the skin. Really have been enjoying this one, as you've heard me literally say a million times. But I do feel like I need more color than just this, right? Which is okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more right here onto my cheek. And I should be looking closer to make sure that this isn't lifting. Since this is a new foundation, it doesn't look like it. No, I don't think it is. I'm gonna go in with my sponge though, because I do have like a lot of like excess product that I want to blend a little bit further in. Yeah, I think that looks good. Going back to the brush just to, you know, make sure everything is nice and blended. So that is the side with the Say bronzer. Now let's go in with the Makeup by Mario. And I just use the doe foot. And I just like stripe some on my face, just like that. And let's blend this in. So this one, I feel like because it has more of like that serum texture, it definitely has, in my opinion, a little bit more of a seamless blend, right? It's not taking as much effort to blend in. And now, mind you, the Say bronzer is not a lot of effort. Like, I say the word effort and I don't mean like actual effort, right? I'm just saying that the Makeup by Mario, in a sense, like kind of blends out itself because it is a serum, because it's like that gel texture. So I just feel like it's a little bit easier to blend. Okay, so here is the Makeup by Mario. So I'm curious, let me know, which side do you like better? I'm very, very curious to know what y'all think, but I need to make sure that it's even. I do feel like the Say is more pigmented, but I also went in with more. So maybe I'll go in with just a little bit more on the Makeup by Mario side, mainly on the cheek. I think that's where I need it to be a little bit more balanced. Okay, I think that's better. I guess I'm now realizing that the Makeup by Mario isn't as pigmented, but that's okay. They're both like so gorgeous though. Wow. All right, so now let's go ahead and go in with a blush. I don't have any new blushes. Let me tell you, I'm really trying to stay true to my blush no buy. I'm currently on a blush no buy because I have purchased so many blushes already this year that I am further than my goal, which was to only buy one blush per month. So I'm really trying to stick to not buying any blush for the time being, because again, I have purchased so many at the beginning of the year. But I will say it was so hard whenever I was at Walmart yesterday to pick up that CoverGirl foundation, because the new L'Oreal liquid blushes were there, the new like Maybelline liquid blushes were there. Hard Candy had also come out with like some newer liquid blushes, so it was so difficult. It was so difficult, but I stayed strong, you guys. I stayed strong. Because I talk about these from Shop Miss A or AOA Studio so like regularly, I kind of want to try one of these on camera. I feel like I want to go in with this shade. I am just so curious. This doesn't really match my shirt. This doesn't really match like the vibe, because I feel like I should go in with like a more like warmer toned blush, but I don't care. I really want to try this. So we are going to try, these are the Petal Pop Cream and Powder Blush Duos from AOA Studio, and this is in the shade Petal Pushers. It's this really pretty cool toned pink. I'm really curious to see how the blush, like the actual powder blush, is going to look. I'm a little bit worried that it's not going to be pigmented enough, but we are going to try the cream side first. And I'm using this brush that works really perfectly for this like smaller pan. This is from BK Beauty and it's their 109 brush. So let's apply this onto the cheeks, and this is a more like warmer pink, it looks like, on the skin. Like it's obviously like a bright pink, but it's not, well, I guess it is a little bit cooler. It looked a little bit warmer. But these are just amazing. I've sung these praises a lot. I've sung the praises of these blushes a lot on my channel. So this looks really good. That's a lot, I know, I realize. All right, so clown cheeks, I realize, but I think this looks good. I do. I'm more concerned about the powder than I am the cream, because I know that the creams perform really well. I know that the powders perform really well too. It's just this light blush like this light pink powder blush color, I'm a little bit concerned. So I'm gonna go ahead and powder my face and I will be right back. All right, so I did go ahead and powder my whole face and I used the AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder. Really enjoy this stuff. I wear the shade Soft Light. And then I did go ahead and do my brows because I have a brow gel that I want to try on with you guys today. And in my brows, I'm wearing the Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil in the shade Medium Brown. So I want to go ahead and add some more bronzer. So I'm gonna go in with the NYX Buttermelt bronzer in the shade All Butted Up. And I just want to further kind of like bronze the skin, especially since the foundation is a little bit lighter than the rest of my body, or my face, I should say. Did I say the foundation or my face? I don't remember. But just want to make things a little bit more even. All right, so I think things are looking pretty good. Now for the part that I'm very curious about is trying the powder side of this blush duo. All right, so let's go ahead and try this out. I'm just so curious to see how this is going to apply because swatching it, it is very light, very, very light. So I'm curious if this is going to pick up on the skin, and it definitely looks like it is. Oops, I think I might have gotten some cream and it's just like this dot right here. So I'm gonna try to be a little bit more careful about where I'm applying my my brush. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely seeing that blush, like definitely. I will say like this cool pink color is definitely like not my favorite look on me, but that's okay. So now let's go ahead and go in with the brow product that I was wanting to share with y'all, and that is this new brow product from e.l.f. This is a brow gel. I'm so excited about this. I have used it I think twice, and wow, I really like it. This is the e.l.f. brow laminating gel. So it looks like this, and it has a brush and a comb, which is really nice. And then whenever you unscrew the lid here is what the gel looks like. And it's definitely a gel that has like some really good holds to it. So let's put this, and let me zoom y'all in just like a little bit. Let's put this in the brows. I mean, this has like some serious holds to it. Hopefully y'all can see what it's doing. A little bit of white transfer from the brow gel since the brow gel is white, but I think we can brush through that easily. I don't want them like completely standing at attention. I like kind of like a mix. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, like I can definitely tell that my brows look very like bushy and like laminated. So like I'm pretty impressed with this brow gel, if I'm being honest. Now I'm just gonna kind of like comb through them with the other side because I just want to make sure, and like I'm combing through them and like they are like already like stuck there. So I'm just gonna leave them as is because I'm not trying to like mess anything up, but I really like this brow product. Like that's a really nice brow gel. All right, so for eyes, I'm not really sure what I want to do. For some reason, I'm not really feeling doing like this full-blown eyeshadow look, so I feel like I'm gonna stick with that. Oh, I do want to apply highlighter, and I've been really loving this highlighter from AOA Studio, and it's their Everglow highlighter in the shade Twilight. So here's what it looks like. So I think I want to apply a little bit of this. This is a very, very beaming highlighter, but I've been like kind of loving that, honestly. I feel like I'm back into like the beaming highlights again. Like I feel like I'm back into it. I know that's not really in, but I feel like it really complements like the glowy skin, you know? So really happy with this highlighter. So for the eyes, I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just throw like a shimmer on the lids or something. Let's see. All right, so I think what I want to do is use my What's Up Beauty Geodes palette. I think I want to put the shade Peridot all over my lid. It's just this really pretty green color, and just like throw bronzer into the crease if I'm being honest. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just like not really feeling like a full-blown eye look, but I am kind of in the mood for like some color. So I think just kind of like shearing this out on the lids would be good. I didn't even like put eyeshadow primer on or anything, but that's okay. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara and I will be right back. Okay, so I am liking just that green shadow all over the lid. I feel like it's nice and simple, but still gives like some color, like I said, to the lids. So now let's go ahead and apply a lip product, and we are done with this look. So I have a lot of lip products to choose from. Like I said, I do have the Hard Candy lip oil, which I'm kind of leaning towards. And then I didn't share this earlier, but I did pick up the new Summer Fridays lip balm scent. So they came out with a holiday set last year, and it had the iced coffee scent, and it was limited edition. A lot of people loved it, and now they finally released it in its permanent line. So this is in the shade Iced Coffee. It smells divine, you guys. It smells so good, but I feel like that blush is really throwing me off because it doesn't really match, but that's all right. Let's try the lip oil from Hard Candy. I feel like that's going to be like the best bet. But really quickly, because I did show you what the Milani lip oil and Luminoso looked like, I have to say these Milani lip oils are not my favorite. I'm glad I have that because I feel like I would have wanted it. But let's try the Wet n Wild lip oil. I actually tried it on very, very, very briefly yesterday, and I was really impressed. I will say I can't quite pinpoint what the scent is on these. It doesn't smell bad. It's a sweet smell. I just don't know what that smell is. All right, so here is what the Wet n Wild lip oil looks like. I think that looks really good. And again, I have the shade Fuzzy Pillow in this one. Really like this Wet n Wild formula. I also really like the shade Fuzzy Pillow. I think it's great for every day. Just kind of, you know, throw this on the lips and it'll be good. It has a slight plumping to it, nothing serious. Yeah. Pick these up. I found them at Walmart. I think these are really good. All right, now let's go ahead and first, before I go in with the Hard Candy lip oil, I do want to use one of these e.l.f. lip liners. I have been loving these e.l.f. Cream Glide lip liners so much. I have the shades Pinky Swear and Truth or Bear. I had these first, and then I recently from Walmart yesterday picked up the shade Baddest Beige. So I'm going to line my lips really quickly with the shade Baddest Beige. These are just so nice and creamy. All right, so Baddest Beige by e.l.f. Love it. And let me do a swatch of the Baddest Beige shade right here. Really good. And while we're at it, let me swatch the other two. So this is the shade Truth or Bear. So Truth or Bear is more of like a pink, like a peachy color. And then Pinky Swear is more like mauve-y toned. to redo them because I accidentally knocked or like ran my finger through one of them. Okay, so here we go. There are the different swatches right there. So Baddest Beige. In the middle is Truth or Bear. Oh, my lighting went all crazy. Okay, so Baddest Beige, Truth or Bear, and Pinky Swear. Those are the swatches. I just wanted to do that really quickly because I have been loving these from e.l.f. Like, they are so good. So now let's go in with the Hard Candy Lip Oil. And again, this is in the shade Sugar Spin. And I'm really curious to see how these are going to apply, like how pigmented. I feel like, no. These have like a taste. I don't know how I feel about them. The color is beautiful. The formula seems pretty nice. It's just, I feel like there's a taste and I can taste it. Okay, maybe that's better. But the color is nice. You can't deny the shine that it gives on the lips. But anyways, I will have to keep trying some of these products out. I will say though, like this was overall like pretty successful. It wasn't like a full face of first impression, so it's not like I was expecting a lot of this to fail, but really quickly, as far as the CoverGirl Clean Foundation, really happy that they repackaged this and that they reformulated this because I know previously, like I said, I'm not too familiar with the original formula, but I do know for sure that it did have a scent, and so I'm glad that this is fragrance free now, and I'm also glad that they updated the packaging so that it's not that ugly glass bottle that we all know. So I'm very happy that they kept this at a still affordable price at like $7, and that it has those new packaging and new formula with it. What else did I use? You guys already know how much I'm really enjoying both of these liquid bronzers. I will say it really just depends on your style. It depends on your preference as far as like which one I think you should get. If you want something that's just super easy to blend, something that's more like minimal, a bit more effortless, probably the Makeup by Mario, because it has that gel kind of serum-like texture to it. And so it's not gonna be like super, you know, pigmented or anything like that right off the bat. It is buildable, but if you want something that's going to give you some more pigment right off the bat, then probably the Say. But that being said, I do love both of them, and I'm happy to have both of them in my collection. As far as these Petal Pop blush duos from AOA Studio, you guys know how I feel about these. This one does look really nice. I just am not a cool toned blush lover. I am more into my warm pinks, into my nude colors and my peaches and things like that. These are just like this color, it's a little bit odd for me, like I'm not gonna lie, seeing myself in this shade, but still, if you are into cool tones, this color did work. Now, unfortunately, this may not work on deeper complexions, right? So, but I mean, this is pigmented though. I think the cream isn't the issue, it's the powder, right? But I do enjoy the shade Petal Pushers. I think it's a safe bet if you like that cool toned pink color. I have been loving, like I said, this AOA Studio highlighter in the shade Twilight. Really enjoy this one. And then as far as the e.l.f., I love this. I am like so pleased with how my brows look. They look so like lifted and just like literally to attention, like they're standing to attention. I love that. I've been loving these e.l.f. liners so much. These are like the staples. I feel like Pinky Swear, Truth or Bear, and Baddest Beige, like those are the three that you need. I feel like they're perfect for just any type of lip look. And then as far as all of these lip products, it's a lot. So I think you should try the Wet n Wild's lip oil. If you are in the market for a new lip oil, or you love lip oils and you want to try another one from the drugstore, I do think that this Wet n Wild one is really good. As far as the Milani, these are well loved. I do like this formula. It's just not my favorite lip oil formula, especially when we have such good ones like e.l.f., right? So anyways, this one is really pretty. It has a nice like peachy sense to it. It's just a matter of like, do you need this? I don't think so. I'm actually liking this now that I'm wearing this. It feels a lot more comfortable now that I've taken off like that excess. I do really like the shine that this has on my lips, and I do enjoy the shade. So this, I would say, is a maybe. Like, I think that you'll be happy with it if you pick it up. I just don't think you need to run out and get it, if that makes sense. And then as far as like these two like higher end lippies, you guys know I love the Summer Fridays lip balms. These are pricey lip balms, I understand that, but for me, I get so much use out of these because these lip balms live in my purse that I'm constantly applying these throughout the day, and they just really do a great job at moisturizing and hydrating my lips that I will probably get every single one that they come out with because I just love the formula so much. This Gisu honey infused lip oil and watermelon sugar, I need to keep using this. This is definitely more of like, I just wanted this product. Like, this was not something that I had been wanting for a long time. I had been interested in this product, and then it had been like out of stock a lot of the times whenever I would be in store, and then finally my Sephora had it, so I decided to grab it. But this is more of like a bougie product. This is just something that I just wanted, right? Like, that's really it, but it is nice. I love the packaging. I think it's cute, but you don't need it, right? So anyways, wow, that was a longer one. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoyed, you know, kind of seeing some of these newer products in action. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my YouTube channel family here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will go ahead and see you in my next video. Bye.